Got good news and bad news. The good news is rates didn't get any worse this week. The bad news, they didn't get any better either. This was just that kind of week. We had a lot of mixed information and different things that impacted rates in a way where the good was matched up with the bad, and by the time they all worked itself out, not much happened. Now, we did see big swings throughout the days, quite a few days this week, but at the end of the day, again, they came back to about where they had started. And so the good news is, again, we are not any worse than where we were at the beginning. Now, we'll take that for the moment. And really, if you look back over the last 9 days, since they've closed last Tuesday, they've moved along sideways. Really very little overall deviation from that from a closing standpoint. Again, swings throughout the day, but they come right back to that level. And so sometimes when you see that happen, it's kind of like an old spring that's getting wound tighter and tighter and tighter, and eventually it's going to pop and it's going to break out. And that's usually what we'll see with rates. They're looking to find something to push them either higher or lower. And of course, we want, if we have a vote, we want them to go lower. And so next week, we've got some data on the table. Tuesday will be the Fed minutes, and they'll analyze that to see if there's any nuggets in there. Then Wednesday, we have GDP and PCE, which are both going to give us some indication of what's happening with inflation. And I don't really expect to see anything significant. We may see more of what we saw this week. I still think we need to be defensive for rates. So if we're closing anytime soon, 30 days or less, locking still makes a lot of sense. Maybe we've got a little bit more breathing room to be patient if we're going out beyond that time frame, but that's something still to keep an eye on. And so we'll keep you posted on it. Hope this helps. Hope you have a great weekend and hope you have a happy Thanksgiving.